Hello, my name is Prime, and welcome back to ATS Showcases, and today I'm going to be checking out this beautiful Ford F-150 Ranger XLT mod by Nimit. It is a paid mod, so it will set you back around $18. However, it is an absolutely beautiful model with so many great configurations and options available, and in fact, today we are going to be hauling this race car on our ownable, essentially race car hauler trailer today, which is very neat, and it comes with the mod itself. And for today's delivery, we are here down into the southern section of Texas, down by Del Rio, and we're going to head up this scenic road here. I don't know how far along we'll get. This is supposedly a very scenic route with plenty of beautiful areas along it, and somehow I have not explored this yet, so today we're taking the opportunity to do so. But as I briefly mentioned, there are plenty of options available with this mod, making it a dream for anyone who likes to customize their vehicles in ATS. Now, I must admit, I am very impressed by the stock offering of this truck when you load it into your ATS game and go to configure it. Honestly, the default settings here look really good, and you will notice that the truck we are using today is very similar actually to the default one. I have customized a few things. However, in the chassis realm, we can change, well, we can put in a fifth wheel in the back of the bed, do different stances as well. You can also do a full flatbed to the truck as well. Plenty of different options there. Engine wise, we have 4 different options, a 6.6 and a 7.5 V8 engine, which sounds really good, and I am using the 7.5 liter today in the truck. There's also a Power Stroke V8 and a Duramax swap if you would prefer those engines instead. Transmission wise, there are a few options available. So today's video, we are using the 3-speed Ford transmission. Now, the interior of this truck is a thing of beauty, and although there is still technically only one package, there is plenty of interior customization, which I'll get to in just a second, but we must appreciate the true beauty of this truck. The detailing is absolutely insane, and it looks so good. Now, in terms of paint, there are plenty of options available, plenty of metallic paint options available as we go down the list, and of course you can do your custom colors as well. But I do think this firecracker red looks really good on this truck, especially with all the chrome. And now the big ticket item, the exterior accessories, and look at all these dots, my friends. Everything from adding extra flags on the front. You can do different bumper types, different aluminum, paint, plastic, and chrome are your main trim levels. As you move around the truck, you can choose different finishes and trims, including the different bumper types, which I put the chrome in today's video just to, well, make this thing a true show truck. You can also add a bit of a roll bar on the back as well. Plenty of options available for that. And that's among many other things and different emblems and trims that you can customize around this vehicle. Now, in the interior, this once again is a thing of beauty. However, you can change the different coloring of the steering wheel. You can change the upper section of the dashboard to a different color, say example blue. You can also change the lower section of the dashboard to, well, we'll leave it as blue. You can do different trim of the dash itself, and then you can also change some of the accents from wood to carbon or black. All the different interior carpets you can change. You can even change the upholstery on the seats. You can change the lining of the seats as well. Even the side door panels, you can change the color of them. This truck has endless possibilities in many ways. And as I mentioned, this mod includes a few trailers along the way as well. The first one being an open race trailer, which we are using today. There's also a gooseneck and then a curtain sider trailer as well. I'll note that particularly on the race car hauler, you can actually add in a car by default onto the back of the trailer, and this is what I've done in today's video. So even though you can put, say, a race car on the back of the trailer, you can still choose to take a delivery which would then put a race car on the back of said trailer and complete a job as per normal. And so as mentioned, we are not doing that today. We're just going to do a nice leisurely drive, explore this wonderful section of Texas, and see what we can get onto while, of course, driving this beautiful truck. So without further ado, and as it is late afternoon here in Texas, we've got to get a roll on here from this, well, beautiful starting location, may I say. Let's go ahead and get this Ford F-150 Ranger XLT started up so you can listen to this beautiful V8 engine. Honestly, sounds really good. So let's go ahead and get inside this beautiful Ranger here, and let's get rolling. Let's go ahead and see where we get onto with today's delivery. Yes, don't really know a final destination today, and that's honestly perfectly fine. And it looks like we've actually got to go left here, but this interior is absolutely beautiful, just like the other Nimit mods which I've covered here on the channel. These trucks are beautiful. They are very well made, and so far have not noticed any performance hit. Obviously, we will be able to put that to the test as we explore some of the areas, but that's why I really like to put, you know, these flashy colors with lots of chrome as well, because the reflections are what generally test these trucks quite a bit. But the dash, of course, is all still functional as well. So putting in the different lights, you can change that around. If we indicate here, you can actually see the indicating going there. And of course, custom sounds as well on the inside, which I do truly appreciate. So we got to go this way here. Don't need to swing out the truck too much. However, it is absolutely wonderful to be back here in Texas once again. And of course, exploring an area that somehow I have not explored yet. I honestly have no idea how I never managed to actually get over to this area. It's such a beautiful section of Texas, and why I haven't driven on what will be the road we're turning on to in just a moment as we get out of the kind of scenic rest area there, then go across the bridge. This section is supposedly very nice from what if I remember correctly from the blog post, and just kind of exploring the area. Well, I should say teleporting to the area for today's video. It's just an absolutely beautiful sight, and I really, really hope that it does not disappoint, which I know it won't. I know it won't, but you know what? We're going to explore it here today with this beautiful mod. Once again, it is a paid mod, so keep that one in mind. I think we got to make a left-hand turn here. Yes, we do. We got to hit the lights there. It is a paid mod, so keep that in mind. It will set you back about $18, and I'll have the link for the mod as per usual down in the description below. I got to get used to the turning radius here of this truck. It's a classic after all. But yeah, it is. I'll have it linked down below, so do what you wish. But it is a wonderful mod. Definitely an all-rounder solid option. If you ask me. And it's really actually just neat to be able to haul, say, a race car like this. It will work, of course, in the normal economy as well. There are different contracts that are available for all the trailers that I have mentioned, that being the race car, the kind of gooseneck trailer, and then obviously the curtain sider trailer if you choose to do that option. We're going to actually just turn off the indicator just for a second. There's no one around us as far as I know, no, at least not behind us. We'll turn it on in just a second so it's not clicking as we wait here for this light rotation, because I have a feeling it may be a little bit longer. But I am very impressed with the engine sounds on this mod. Now, I will admit that has been definitely, shall I say, a bit of a limitation of the previous Nimit mods that I had checked out. And of course, I am very happy to say that Nimit was, in some of the other mods, very open and working kind of in communication with me as well, which I do truly appreciate. And I know a lot of you have great things to say about Nimit for those who have purchased mods from before. And honestly, same goes here. It is just truly incredible to see the quality and the dedication to it as well. And I'm happy to say that right out of the gate with this mod, the sounds are really good. Now, I haven't tried out the Duramax swap and I guess the Power Stroke. Haven't checked out those engines, so I don't know what they particularly sound like. However, the V8 options are very, very solid options indeed, and highly recommend them overall. So as we go around this area, the wonderful railway bridge over here, and then what will be crossing of this really long, just dead straight bridge, but very neat waterway here. It's just a beautiful section of Texas, and I'm so happy to be exploring it. And what better way to explore it than in a classic truck like this? These are the kind of trucks, pickup trucks in general. I get it that it may not be the dedicated scope of American Truck Simulator. However, doing like these hotshot trucking basically, or hauling things with a pickup truck, in many ways, if you want to go through a logistics network of starting a trucking company, a lot of people, it depends obviously the class that you're going for, but in many cases doing kind of pickup truck based deliveries with more normal, shall I say, trailers is where a lot of people start, at least from what I've witnessed. Obviously, I am not a person who has done that in real life, so I can only attest to so much, but watching and, well, listening to some of your comments as well, I do agree that, you know what, this is a section that a lot of people started. A lot of people start with just a pickup truck and a trailer, start doing some deliveries, and we're getting past here. I don't know, I missed a speed limit somewhere, I think, so we'll pick it up a little bit. We are in a car today, so we'll hit about 55. I think that's a pretty safe number to be doing here in this truck. It is a 1978 model number. Hopefully I haven't messed that up already by saying a different number. I don't think I have, because I will admit, I have done that before with truck models as well. I know a few of you have pointed it out that in the midst of my well, just grand ability to try and do coverage. And yeah, we must be going very slow because people are just absolutely flying up on us. For example, the 9400i episode I did not too long ago. In the intro nearing the end of it, just before I started up the truck, I didn't even realize it in editing until, well, I'm sure a lot of you noticed, but definitely one person commented, which thank you very much, by the way. I called it a 9900i, and I'm pretty sure I said it again in the video itself. I honestly don't know. I'm second guessing myself now with what I said in that video, but it was honestly really funny because I had not a clue that I did that. So if I do call it this any other number, mainly the year, know that it is a 1978 model number, or model year, sorry, and please just take everything else I say with a grain of salt. However, besides that, it is a wonderful classic truck, and yes, it is in mint condition, as we should know, and oh my word, there's a big bridge! This is the Pecos River, whatever it is. Look at this view. This is absolutely fantastic. The riverbed carves throughout the land over many, many years. The river just keeps dropping down. Well, that's very, very neat indeed. That's the kind of stuff I love about this area. And something that I have no idea why I haven't come down here. I could have sworn I was trying to plan a video a long time ago to check out this area in doing a standard delivery in a transport truck. I am assuming that I just couldn't find a cargo to coincide with what I was wanting to do with the truck, or that if mainly the trailer type, in all honesty. That's the limiting factor generally. If I have a particular trailer I want to use or a different cargo I'm trying to find, and that's limited then by the trailer option, then the routes generally kind of fade down in terms of options. So I'm assuming that there was just a past prime blunder a little bit, I guess, in terms of just having the options available, but that's okay. We're here now. That's all that matters. And it is just, I mean, southern Texas, this is, well, the spitting image of what it should be in theory. And man, look at those clouds too in the distance. American Truck Simulator just looks so good. But these rolling hills, the rock cuts, and then just flat sections as well. And oh, we got another passer here. We're just cruising. It's all good. We're in a classic truck. No one cares anyways, right? It's just a wonderful sight to see, and it's so unique, so interesting to see. And yes, it's not completely flat, but there's enough hill to it to make it interesting in some ways. But yeah, then you have the riverbeds that just cut right through the land. So interesting indeed. How far we'll go today, I don't really know. May just kind of pull off at a rest stop somewhere up along the line here. Point of this video is mainly just to, well, show off this beautiful truck. And yeah, it does sound and look absolutely amazing. A good old classic Ford truck. Can you really complain? I don't think so. And I mean, it's really cool to have the bench seat as well in the interior here. Just that classic two-door truck. Something that I think we can all appreciate, at least if you ask me. So what other mods do I have on my kind of on my book of plans? Well, a number of things. Now, I must say a big thank you to Nimit for sending me this mod. It is an absolute pleasure to review these mods. And you may ask, well, Prime, why are you doing more paid mods now? I'm not trying to. I try and keep a lot of the free mods in there. That for those who have been around here a while, you know that is definitely where kind of, shall I say, my preference is. But I have to admit that paid mods, at least specific ones from certain authors, are very, very good, and in many cases are your money's worth. It's just simple as that. There are great free mods, there is no doubt about that. I've said that many times, but there are also fantastic paid mods as well, and as long as the mod author is true to what their word is in terms of what they're trying to offer you, the purchaser, and with continual updates, which I may say Nimit does, which is another fantastic thing. Honestly, very high quality, great service in terms of communication. I can't recommend it enough. Basically, just through and through, highly impressed. That's the same going for the other mods as well, and it just keeps getting better and better. The engine sounds, as I mentioned earlier, was a limitation, at least in my opinion, to some of the other trucks. And we turn the lights on a little bit there. I don't see that as a limitation now, which I am very happy to report on. So I think we'll head up the road just a little bit more, drive into the sunset. I believe there's another rest station somewhere kind of on our, what will be our right-hand side here as we continue up. And I think, yes, I can be in this lane. I sure can. So somewhere up here, probably just up and around a little bit more, there should be an extra rest station for us to pull off on. I believe it will be on the right-hand side, if I remember the map correctly. That is the thing. In this truck, I couldn't actually find a GPS slot in it, which makes sense. In theory, you could hold your phone, I guess, for the truck, but I couldn't seem to find a GPS button slot. But saying that there's so many button slots, I may have just missed it, the customization slot to be able to add a GPS phone holder. I don't really know. I just missed it. That's probably just me. And I mean, it looks like there is technically a picnic area here. We'll continue on a little bit more and choose a different rest stop here, just a little bit farther. While there's still a little bit of daylight, at least. It's going down behind the hill, so we're losing it quick, but overall the truck looks really good. I love this red and the chrome as well. I did use the slightly lowered stance. Oh, that car went whizzing by. I used the slightly lower stance, not the very high stance truck option. That's more just of a preference of mine. Decided not to go too crazy on it. However, it does, I think the high stance looks really good. And of course, you could do the flatbed as well if you so choose to. That is always an option. I just love the way American Truck Simulator looks now. Obviously using a mod here today for the truck, but the sun, the skybox, the kind of experience through and through just looks so incredibly good. And we should be coming up on some form of rest stop soon, if I am correct. I guess I could ever so quickly put out the map, but you know what? We're gonna live it. We're just gonna keep going until we find something. I guess I could technically pull off on the side road wherever I want. And I'm not trying to end this video early by any means. Don't get the wrong message from me. However, want to make sure that you guys can still see the truck while I try to do my outro. But it looks like there may be something up here potentially, which would be absolutely fantastic, which I do believe there is, or at least some form of town here. Yeah, it looks like there's something up here for us to maybe pull off into. I think so. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull off into this kind of old motel-y looking thing here. Let's do this. What a fantastic area. What a fantastic truck. Great mod. Overall, fantastic quality. I could not say anything less about this vehicle. It just looks so good, runs so smooth, sounds fantastic, looks fantastic as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, I'll have the link for this mod down in the description below. Check it out if you so choose to. And also, if you have any other ideas for different mods or different delivery types that you'd like to see me do, always feel free to comment down below. I do keep an eye on the comments and always look for suggestions based on popular demand. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.